It's Disney's Moana, and this is the story of the lost wayfinder. Once a young wayfinder named Laume set out on his first voyage alone. As he left, his father and mentor watched from the shore, waving farewell. Laume sailed for 2 days, exploring the sea, then decided to head home. All was well until he fell asleep at the helm. With a start, Laume awoke in the late afternoon to find the sky covered in clouds. Laume had no idea where he had come from or in which direction Motunui lay. All he could see for miles around him was a gray haze, as though the world had been swaddled in blankets. Deeply ashamed, Laume hung his head. His father had warned him not to fall asleep while voyaging, and he had done exactly that. What kind of wayfinder was he to have betrayed his training in this way? Perhaps he was not fit to be a wayfinder after all. A wayfinder had to remain awake to know where he had come from and how long he had been sailing, so he would know where to go next and how to return home. Panic built in Laume's gut and climbed toward his mind, but before it could consume him, he spotted the drum at the center of the boat. Drumming had always helped clear his mind, so he quickly moved to the drum and began to pound. Louder and louder, Laume drummed, each beat shattering the fear that clutched at him. He was focused, centered. As a wave of calmness washed over him, Laume remembered who he was. He was a wayfinder. All his years of training cycled through his mind, and an idea came to him. Lying down, Laume closed his eyes and felt the rhythms of the ocean pass through the boat. There were the deep, constant pulses of the far waves, flowing from one horizon to the other. Then, short staccato waves wrapped along the hull, bouncing off from an island. Laume knew that rhythm. Those were the waves that rippled off Motunui. Sitting up, Laume leapt to adjust his oar, steering for home. As he gazed out on the ocean, a tern dove into the sea, then winged back along the path Laume was taking, proving what Laume knew in his heart. Motunui was close. Laume sailed on, sure of his way and eager to be home with his family. Soon the clouds parted and the sun's rays blazed down, catching on the peaks of Motunui in the distance. The young wayfinder had done it. He'd found his way home and, more importantly, he'd found the confidence to sail again. Although next time, he would be sure to stay awake.